She's just so fun to work with. I mean, she really shot the moon with this show, and it was so much work. But I have to say, she bared the brunt of the load with this one for sure.
Hi, Donna Drake. Good. How are you doing?
Good. So we're here at the Julia Martin Gallery, and there's live music, and you have a solo art show going on. So tell us about tonight and how this whole thing got curated.
Yeah. So I was making super fast work for online Instagram, and to showcase it, I was making maybe 2 or 3 pieces and a week, and I would say like something so deliberate, shop local, something really like forward and in your face. This series I started during the pandemic 2.5 years ago. And it's more of like an abstraction, but there is still specificity in it, but it's like so many layers. So during the pandemic, I was trying to make work that takes a lot longer to make, and it's more expensive, like more intrinsic worth in each object. So these pieces take maybe like 2 months to make, and I wanted to make masterpieces.
They are masterpieces. It really is truly fine art. Yeah. So this is a gallery exhibition, and tell us your thoughts on that, Piper. What did you think about the work?
It was really nice. I liked them all. I liked all the colors that it had and all of the different like meanings of all the different photos or paintings.
Elise is amazing. She is just a light and a joy to be around, but also we met each other a couple years back. We used to work at an ice cream shop together called Coco's Ice Cream. And yeah, we just worked together, and Elise would show me her art and like sketches while she was working, and it's just amazing to see it all come to life here and see all the work she's been doing for the past few years.
If I walked into this gallery and I didn't know who the artist was personally, I would immediately know that it was Elise, because I've never seen a gallery show from Elise, but I've seen her art and creativity show up in so many different places, and this is a gallery interpretation of that. So I didn't know what to expect. It's a surprise, but I still like saw the essence of like Elise's creativity in this, so it was pretty cool.
Now, what did you think of Elise's work? And also the t-shirts. I heard that your dad helped print the really cool t-shirts.
I thought it was amazing.
I'm very happy to come see her artwork, and I was actually really blown away by seeing how it translated from a t-shirt to like real art.
And there definitely is a connection there, though, right? You can see, right? You can see the mark of Elise Drake. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm impressed with her sensibility of how to market herself, how to do it right, everything to the candy that she does, and she's in so many different disciplines, and she seems grounded.
I want to eat it.
You want to eat her work?
It's a gummy. It's a gummy. It needs to be consumed.
I'm trying to figure out what some of it was, medium-wise. Wax, some of it's wax, I think.
Yeah, so it's like a resin and concrete and mixed in pigment.
Really cool. And then like the tech behind it.
Yeah, that's what I like, the tech. That's really neat.
Cool. I thought it was a very beautiful show, and it actually caught my eye as I was passing, especially the red copper-looking piece. But I think it's a very creative kind of way of expression, and I love how they use different mediums and letters and things like that.
I am trying to do my PhD in information processing and how different regions in the brain communicates, and this kind of was really inspiring to me, because we're always trying to think about like what is in your brain, like how do ideas come through, and how do you suddenly have like blank space and just words or feelings or emotions or sentences come through and ideas.
It had me thinking about how we as humans have a bundle of words that are used in different like contexts. So like depending on your mood or like where you are, that's like how these words are constructed together. So I liked how she had a variety of words, but they had different backgrounds, like the mac and cheese one and like even the one with the mirror.
The art visually is inviting, and then it actually has a very deep message. But sometimes you got to put the medicine in the candy because people don't want to be preached to. So you got to sneak it to them. And that's my thing, and that's her thing. So that's why I love Elise. So go, Elise.
Yeah, well, I'm here really interested in meeting other artists and connecting with the Nashville maker scene.
So tell me about this mobile, Killjoy.
It's about like liking the wrong kind of human. Not guy, just wrong kind of person. Anyone could be a killjoy. Anyone could peacock. Anyone you can see them through rose-colored glasses.
Got it.
You know, it's about relationships, not about just dudes. But
understood. Yeah. Got that. Now macaroni and cheese, okay? Like on the other hand, like
yeah.
okay.
That one says mac and cheese makes me horny.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, because the audience wants to know. Walking up the sidewalk and I hear these beautiful sounds and they were coming from you. So tell us what brought you out here tonight at the Julia Martin Gallery.
Well, honestly, Julia Martin has always supported us and like told us incredible things about our work, and she's come out to a lot of our shows, and she specifically asked us to come and we were like, yes. And also I met Elise a while back through another project, and so I knew that her exhibition was going to be incredible. So yeah.
Is there a certain piece that you like or something that calls out to you?
All of them. All the ones that have visuals behind them are really interesting. The Instagram algorithm one, I love that one.
Well, she's kind of right?
Yeah, she's definitely right.
That little first piece when you walk in the door, it's like a tiny cluster. It's just nonsensical, colorful, chunky magic, and I want to eat it. I love it so much. She's created an entire universe with just dialogue, and material. And she's so poetic. I mean, the phrases she chose are just, they're so funny. Some of them are gutting. Some of them are sexy. Some of them are they're all over the place.
These are phrases that like pop up into my head. Like, you're driving a car, you're cooking or something, and so these are phrases that just come up and I'm fixated on them and I need to write them down in notes, but I don't want to write them just on a digital platform. So I feel like even just by writing them down by hand, that doesn't feel like enough. So I have to make them as physical objects, and really that weeds out stuff that's not as important. So it's because these works take so long to make it, it's like it whittles it down to being something very specific that I want to share with other people because I know that they also can have similar feelings.
I feel like tonight is such a curated night because it's people from all walks of life, people that have so much talent here. Like you can tell, people walking in, they're all artsy.
Oh yeah, you can tell. Yes, that's right. And they're a lot of them are friends of Elise, I think, because she's a charming artist, very personable.
You did well.
Besides talent. Yes.
So Elise, one of the great things about tonight has been the collaboration with the musicians and of course Julia Martin herself and her whole team and everybody that kind of put their hands in to make this happen. But you also have some really cool sponsors. So who came out for you tonight?
It's amazing. I've had a few sponsors that are local companies that I have a friendship with and I just care so much about them. They care about me. So we're doing this mutual support of each other. So I go to their event openings and they come to mine.
Fun. Who do we have?
This is Neon Cowboy. It's a new drink from Bearded Iris, which is a local brewery in town. Neon Cowboy, they're doing a bunch of spiked seltzers, and they have a spicy Paloma, and this one's the watermelon agua fresca. Anonymous and Polished are two wines from my friend Tyler, his winery right here in Nashville. It's Love and Exile, and he's a good friend of mine, and it's his art is in these bottles, and he does a blend. The best grapes, and he does blends.
I love that. So when Elise isn't making art, she's probably stomping grapes. So stay tuned for more. We're living it up right here at the Julia Martin Gallery porch, right? Okay. Be well. Yeah. Cheers from the Drake girls.